Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Great to be here. And as you can see, my name is Maurice Adams. I'm the head of field marketing, and it's a absolute privilege for me to be here. We've got a great team around us of speakers, but the most important people in the room are you. And I want to honor you for being here tonight. It's always great to see some familiar faces and also a lot of new faces. And I love the growth in our business. So just a little bit of background. This is a company that's over 7 years in the making. So we didn't start yesterday. We started a long time ago. I'm going for my 5 years in diginu. And I'm super excited of what we've built. We built an ecosystem. And tonight, we're going to show you a business that is, yes, I don't have the right words. I need a vocabulary or what is a woordeboek in Engels? A dictionary for this. But this is a stunning business. This is not just a business. This is a community. This is a place where people belong. I'm going to give over to our CEO and founder. He's a very great friend of mine, and he's the reason that we are sitting around the table tonight. And he's got a hell of a vision, actually a heavenly vision. But yeah, let me shut up now and give it over to Jesse.
Thank you, Marius. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight. For those of you that are here for the very first time, I've got some exciting things that I am going to share with you now. And the rest of the speakers are also going to share some very exciting things with you. Can I see by means of a heart reaction who's here for the very first time? Give me a heart reaction if you're here for the first time tonight. Okay, awesome. Welcome to everyone. Nice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, those of you that are here for the first time tonight, this is not your typical Zoom. This is going to be a fun, interactive Zoom. Nou sit aan die Gerda daar met haar krillers in die hare. O, jemmel. Don't worry, you don't have to switch on your camera. What we're going to do is we are going to encourage you to not only interact by giving reactions when you want, whenever you want, whichever reaction you want. And then secondly, we are going to show you what is the benefits for you coming on board with us. And I'm going to share with you the vision now, but we're also going to have a poll at the end of this Zoom event. And the poll is designed with a very particular reason. When you enter the answers into that poll, you are already training your own Nova. So Nova is our AI-powered platform. Nova is basically not the best thing since sliced bread. Nova is better than sliced bread. Because Nova is basically your personal assistant, and she's like your personal, let's call it a form of a chat GPT. She gets to know you, or if you use Claude or whatever, doesn't matter what brand, she gets to know you. So for my personality type, my Nova gets to know me. Marius's Nova gets to know him. Erika's Nova gets to know her. Same with Belinda. Now, here's the thing. I think it's safe to say that Erika don't want her Nova to help her in the way that she's helping me. Because our personality types differ. Now, throughout this call, we are going to share with you very interesting things. We are also going to share with you the community engagement, so how you can get involved on WhatsApp group, called the Movers WhatsApp group, and all the other benefits that we offer as well together with that. Now, let's quickly look at the vision. Why was diginu founded? diginu was founded on the foundation of wealth distribution. I watched this series the other day, And there's one entrepreneur in that series. The series is called Billions. It's actually quite good. I don't know who of you has watched it, but it's really good. I love the guy's tenacity. Sketchy, questionable decisions sometimes, but the tenacity and the resilience of those people is absolutely brilliant. Now, in that series, the one entrepreneur spoke about uh, a business that he launched, that he's going to launch, where it combines philanthropy with profitability. I was like, wow, that's beautiful. That's actually what we do. And he actually gave the name for that, and for the life of me, I can't remember now. I can keep on storing as much as I want, but my memory does not help me now. Marius, wat sy woordeboek? Ek het hom genodig asseblief. Now, ladies and
I've
gents,
got Tannie Chat GTP here, so
vroeg of al Billions in season 2. Asseblief, en ek kan nie onthou wat se een was dit nie. Wat was daai woord geweest nie. So, ladies and gentlemen, ja, dit gaan 'n Murphy's Law wees nou. Just as I close my eyes tonight before I go to bed, I'm like, that's the name, and then the Zoom call is over, isn't it? That's gonna be. Hopefully, I don't remember it, so I don't wake up completely then. So, ladies and gentlemen, here's the thing. Our vision that Marius alluded to earlier is to have 1 million South Africans earn from our company every week. I'm not saying once off. I'm not saying once in a blue moon. I'm not even saying once a month. And I'm not saying a total of 1 million people have earned before. I'm saying 1 million people in South Africa earning from our companies every single week. Now, those of you that's a little bit more analytically inclined like me would say, okay, so then you're not gunning for 1 million, are you? You're probably gunning for 1.4 million people in total earning, because if 1 million people need to earn every single week, there's not everyone's going to earn every week, and you are spot on correct. Now, here is what we have built. We've built a business model so disruptive that even our auditors looked at it and said, this is incredible. And like you guys know, I don't know whom of you are in the financial field, but you know you don't really get an auditor or an accountant excited easily. It takes a real bunch of effort to get them excited, especially when it comes to numbers and business models and those things. And I was, what was I? It was about 7 years ago. So I was, 27. And I was walking in there and showed them this business plan that I have. And it's like, oh, this is incredible. What we're going to do tonight is we're going to show you how you can benefit from that business model. But not only that, we're also going to share with you the principle of compounding. I think it was Einstein or someone, I can't remember it. It's always fun saying Einstein said it, because then no one ever argues with it, and it sounds very cool. But I can't remember if it was him, but someone once said, maybe it was me, I can't remember, maybe, I don't know, said that compounding is the 8th world wonder of the world. Maybe it wasn't Einstein. I think maybe Einstein did not live when the 7 world wonders were there. I don't know. You can go and chat GPT it if you really want to know. So the statement was that compounding is the 8th world wonder. And I agree with that. That's brilliant. Why? We're going to show you 2 options. Erika, you're going to do the income tonight, eh? Okay, would you mind sorry, I just thought of it now. Would you please, in your slot, just share with them how to, if you do 5,000 people yourself or something like that. No, work it in there. The difficult way and the easy way.
Okay. All right.
All right, thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, so when I used to work on yachts, I was working on super yachts for 3 years in the Mediterranean, Caribbean, and Greenland. And I very closely observed those people because it was fascinating for me. They are so nice and so friendly and so different to what I saw on TV. And I really engaged with them. And I mean, 3 of them are billionaires. 2 of the 3 are self-made billionaires, dollar billionaires, right? And I spoke with them quite a bit. And those people make money while they sleep. And that concept fascinated me. The one guy told me, I remember it very clearly, we were in Eternity Fjord on our way from Eternity Fjord to, I can't remember where in Greenland, but in any case, we were up in Greenland. And I spoke to him the one morning because he got up every single morning at 5 o'clock. And I was out on deck busy working, and he would come out and him and I would have a chat. And he said, Jesse, you need to build a system that makes you money while you sleep. That's the only way you will make money. If you continue selling your time for money, you will never achieve your goals and your dreams that you want. Because I shared some of my dreams and goals with him. And my dreams and goals required quite a bit of a big paycheck. Oh, monthly. Not once, like regularly. And he said, Jesse, you need to get a system that makes you money while you sleep. And I couldn't understand, how the hell do I make money while I sleep? Do I have like a bot that's playing the lotto for me every night? It's like, how does that work? Ladies and gentlemen, we have successfully built it. And tonight, we're going to show you how you can benefit from that. What we've done, the money is very simple. Where does the money come from? Money comes from the money we would have spent on marketing can go to your pocket every single week. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we are going to share with you a video on what is diginu cashback, what does it entail, what does it involve, etc. And a little bit later, I'm going to mention something as well with you guys, to you guys about a new income stream that we are launching, and who gets to hear that first, who can position themselves first to earn from that income stream as well, over and above what we're going to share with you tonight. Tonight, we'll share with you 3 income streams on how you can earn commission and cashback. So the one is cashback, the one is referring people, and the other one is referring merchants. You can receive money from that every single week. Ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to show you that video now, and directly after that video, Erika de Toy, who is Head of Business Operations and Support, is going to be sharing with us something that I think you guys are going to love. She's going to share what is the cashback benefits, and quite frankly, she's going to address the concept of why should you care and why should you get excited. Before we get started, I want to add a disclaimer. You expect big money within a week or two, highly doubt it. You can actually make your first money on Friday. That's 100% possible. But I will not lie to you and tell you, now you're going to make big money very soon. It's not going to happen like that. Stay tuned. Listen carefully to what the speakers have to say, and you'll understand why this is an incredible compounding opportunity. Thank you. Enjoy the video clip.
Okay, let us talk about the first income stream, which is your actual real cashback. So, quickly show me, or yeah, by a show of the thumbs up. Are you already buying groceries? Yes, yes, yes. Are you filling up your car? Are you going out for dinner or getting takeaways? Are you sometimes taking a ride with Bolt? Yeah, so you see, you are already doing a lot of things already. You are spending money which is necessary. So now let me ask you now, who of you have already activated your memberships? Show me by means of a heart reaction. Okay, there's a lot that are doing that, but there's still a lot that has not yet activated their memberships. So now, if you have not yet activated your membership, I want to ask you this one question. What if you could get paid for doing what you are already doing? That is what the power of our cashback is. Instead of simply spending the money and watching it disappear from your wallet or your bank account, you can now earn a percentage back on qualifying daily purchases. And that is why we call it as our first income stream. So it is not about working harder, it's about making your everyday spending working harder for you. Imagine you're buying groceries and getting your cash back, filling up your fuel and get cash back. Order your takeaways and get cash back. And all these little bits of money will add up to a lot of money by the end of the year. And that you can use for something that you always wanted. So the next time that you spend your money on something that you're going to buy anyway, ask yourself, why should I spend it and get nothing back? And that answer is very, very easy. Activate your premium membership. It's only going to cost you 199 Rand per month, and you're getting way more than that back, and you start getting paid for living the life that you live. So your lifestyle is already generating the spending. So now pay yourself. Get your premium membership. 199 Rand is not that much. For the value that you get, more than 7,000 Rand possible cashback that you can get. That is an income stream. Don't you agree? So, but before we go to the second income stream, I want you to first quickly watch a short video showing you what the power of building a pipeline is. And that pipeline is your team. And that is our second income stream. So watch this video. Thank you, Belinda.
The story of two cousins, Pablo and Bruno. Once upon a time in a small Italian village lived two cousins, Pablo and Bruno. Both were young, ambitious, and dreamed of becoming the richest men in their village. They worked hard every day, always searching for the right opportunity. One day that opportunity arrived. The villagers needed two people to bring water from a nearby river. The payment was simple, 1 penny for each bucket of water delivered. Pablo and Bruno happily accepted the job. Bruno got excited. He thought, finally, my dream is coming true. But Pablo wasn't as satisfied. After just a few days, his hands started aching. He began thinking, there must be a smarter way to do this. Then an idea hit him. He told Bruno, brother, instead of carrying buckets all day, why don't we build a pipeline from the river to the village? Once it's done, we'll never have to lift a bucket again. But Bruno laughed. He was getting paid daily and didn't want to waste time on a plan that wouldn't make him money right now. So he kept carrying more and more buckets, working harder each day. Meanwhile, Pablo decided to start building his dream pipeline. He worked half the day carrying buckets to earn enough to survive, and spent the other half digging and laying pipes. It was slow, painful work, and the income was small. He knew it could take 1 or 2 years to complete, but he had faith. Villagers started mocking him, calling him Pablo the Pipeline Man. Bruno, on the other hand, was now living like a king. He doubled his income, bought a new house, new clothes, and enjoyed his weekends. People called him Mr. Bruno. But while Bruno was celebrating, Pablo kept digging. He reminded himself every day, today's pain will build my tomorrow's gain. Months passed. Pablo's pipeline was halfway done, and because of that, he only had to walk half the distance to fetch water. This saved him time, and he worked even faster. Years later, the pipeline was finally complete. Now fresh water flowed directly to the village, 24 hours a day, and Pablo earned money even while he slept. Bruno, however, grew old and weak. His back hurt, and he could no longer carry buckets. Villagers stopped paying him because they were all using Pablo's pipeline. Bruno, once the rich man, had nothing left, and that's when everyone realized the difference. Bruno worked for money, while Pablo built a system that made money for him. Now think, are you a bucket carrier or a pipeline builder? Do you work every day just to earn enough to survive? Or are you building something that will keep earning for you even while you sleep? Most of us are taught to work harder, lift more buckets, trade more time, but nobody teaches us how to build pipelines. Our schools train us to become employees, not creators. Even people with high-paying jobs often remain trapped, because as long as you exchange time for money, you're still carrying a bucket. Look at this example. Darryl Strawberry, a famous baseball player, earned over $100 million before he turned 40. But when his career ended, he was broke because he spent everything on luxury, cars, and parties. On the other hand, a school teacher named Margaret Donald, who earned just a few $100s a month, quietly invested a small part of her income into the stock market every month. When she died at 100 years old, her net worth was over $2 million. How? Because she built her financial pipeline slowly but consistently. So remember, wealth isn't what you spend, it's what you keep and grow. You can't always see who's truly rich, because real wealth is hidden. And in today's world, the best pipeline isn't made of metal, it's made of the internet. Through online businesses, content creation, or e-commerce, you can build a system that keeps earning 24/7, even while you sleep. The internet is the pipeline of the 21st century. You don't have to carry buckets anymore. Just build your digital pipeline once and let it flow forever.
This is your brain.
Wow, that is just so amazing. And that is exactly what diginu offers us. It is something that you can, apart from rewarding yourself with a cashback, the second stream of income is the membership fees. And because of you introducing people and telling people about this amazing, amazing program, and they start using it, you get rewarded for that. You're getting your commission from it. So think about the people that you already know, your family, your friends, your colleagues, your if you're in business, the customers that is coming in your shop, the people that you speak to with every day. Those people are your pipeline. Those are people that can get the water flow to everybody else. So you're not asking them to buy something that they don't need. You are showing them the opportunity where they can also benefit from everyday spending and their cashback. And when people join through you, you can qualify for the membership commission income according to our unique profit share program that we have. And the exciting part is that you don't need hundreds and thousands of people to get started. You only you only have to get 7 people, just 7 people to cover your own membership. I'm going to show you guys now on the calculator that is available on Nova. Let me just quickly get to the share button. And let us.
Belinda is so excited she went and to go and enroll more people.
Oh yes.
Boek swaaps weg.
Oh, she's gone.
Ja,
She's
soek om 'n kry
gone.
my.
Okay, Jesse, can you guys see my screen with the calculator there?
Yeah,
All
boy.
right.
What
Okay,
screen?
so hey,
Now
which
I can
screen?
see.
Oh, come on, Marius. You guys are always busy with me, ne? So, but it's okay. I'll get my time. I'll get my time. On the 29th with the 10x, I'm going to see you guys in person and then I'm going to tell you your fortune, eh? So wait
Marius, let's
for
move the venue immediately.
Oh, we move it to Mauritius.
it. One of these days, one of these days. So on Nova, when you log into nova.diginu.com, you can scroll down to calculators because everybody here already has a profile. So you go to calculators and then you will see that there are different calculators there which you can use. So you can calculate your cashback, you can see what if your team are doing things, but I want to show you what the income is. When you have the premium membership of 199, where you get 5%, up to 5% on your groceries, your fuel, and your dining out already. And you will also have extra benefits when the listed merchants are there. But that Marius is going to tell us a little bit later. So let us quickly take the seven by seven principle that I was talking about. So you see, if you just get 7 people, it's already covering your 199. So your cashback is a bonus, and it's money that you can put away like that teacher. And then when you reach 100 years old, you have a lot of money. So,
Ouma het
okay.
vasgebyt. Ouma het vasgebyt.
Oma het vastgebyt, ja. So now if that 7 people is already also doing 7, then already you are earning 798 Rand. And there's 49 extra people in your tree, in your whole team. And that 49 people use 7 people. An extra 343 people gives you 399 people. Okay, so let's see. And we continue with the 7. See what the possibilities are of passive income. Income that you have just told 7 people about the benefits. And 7 people are doing exactly the same as what you've done. And you brought in 19,607 people enjoying the benefits of diginu cashback. And in the process, by telling people about it, they are earning money. But now Jesse has asked me to do. So let us see there. Ne? If you have to bring in 1,000 people yourself,
So it's not even half of the other way around.
yeah, it's not even half of it. So you see, so if 1,000 people, and just think about speaking to 1,000 people, wasting time on 1,000 people, and it's not going to be 1,000 people because not everybody are in need of getting cash back or believing in something. So you will most probably have to speak to 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people to get 1,000 people to actually activate their memberships. So you see what the human factor is in talking to people and getting people and convincing people about this whole thing, and compared to just 7 people. So focus on 7 people that you can get into it, and that first start small steps. Use the pipeline. You start small. You start with one bucket, one thing, and at the end, everything is just falling into place. So I wanted to just ask you guys, please consider this. Please just try and activate your own membership and enjoy the benefits. And then you just tell 7 people, because it's easy to tell people about a cool drink or a movie or something. Tell them about something that they actually can use. So now I want to, I have lost my My mum always says I've lost my quint. So I don't know what it meant, but I lost my quint, so I don't know what to do.
Wow.
But now the third, so you've heard about the cashback, you've heard about the member income, and now I want to ask Marius to tell us about what the merchant opportunities are if you are a merchant marketer in diginu cashback.
Okay, what must I do first? Must I first help you to get your quint, or can I carry on with the...
Marius, it's going to be very difficult to get my quint back because the
I'm
older I
gonna
get, the
Google
more
quint
crazy I
after
get,
this.
eh?
All right.
I'm going to love reading the minutes of this meeting afterwards. I want to see how did Zoom spell that quint.
Okay, so let's go to the reactions, and just by a means of heart, who of you already are merchant marketers, did the merchant marketer course? And also, I'm going to put a big heart here because, yes, I love the merchants. I love my merchants in my area. So, ladies and gentlemen, getting merchants on board is the easiest thing to do. How many friends do you know that's in business? And that is actually where we start. So we already have the 4 industries, but now we want to get listed merchants on board as well. And that is where the beauty of there's a special training on Nova that will show you exactly what to do, what to say, how to get merchants on board, and start with stuff that people use every day. Your nails, your toenails, or what noem hulle dit, a pedicure. I know if I go for a pedicure, I need a grinder for that. But getting merchants on board, there's a extra income in that, and we will show you exactly on the training how to do it. But putting all this stuff together, and also had a look at the parable of the pipeline, and what Jesse talked about. I think, Warren Buffett definitely said that, but I don't know who was the first guy that said compounding is the eighth wonder.
I think it was Warren Buffett, yeah. I think
Yeah.
Einstein was not yet. He was no more.
But let's show you a practical video of compounding, how you can start small, but it grows like you will never know what hit you. And I know if I do this, it's going to happen. Thank you, Belinda.
Over 1,000 years ago, a traveling sage introduced an Indian king to the game of chess. Thoroughly impressed with the sage, the king offered the sage any reward he could name. A humble man, the sage replied that he had very few needs and simply asked for a single grain of rice to be placed on the very first chess square, 2 grains on the second square, 4 grains on the third, with each square having double the amount of rice than the previous square. All the sage asked for was the rice that would be on the 64th and final square on the board. The king, baffled by such a small ask, immediately accepted the sage's request. Following the exponential growth of the rice payment, the king quickly realized that he was unable to fulfill his promise because on the 20th square, the king would have had to give 1 million grains of rice. On the 40th square, the king would have had to give 1 billion grains of rice. And finally, on the 64th square, the king would have had to provide more rice than was ever cultivated in the history of humanity. It was at this point that the king realized the power of exponential growth, and over the course of several years, he provided the sage with his reward, which ultimately made him the wealthiest person in the world. The compound effect can often surprise you. One day you might be putting in just a little bit of work or investing a little bit of time and money, but over time the results of that effort or investment will grow exponentially into something that you couldn't possibly even fathom. And that's why patience, consistency, and compounding will always be your best friend. If you like this video, don't forget to
Okay, so thank you for that, Belinda. I love that. I'm going to give over to Jesse Best, and he's going to talk about the movers and the shakers, but we only use it as the movers group. Jesse, tell us why movers and why do we want to be on that group?
Okay, thank you, Marius. Ladies and gentlemen, let's first quickly look at what is the movers group. The movers group is a WhatsApp group where myself, Marius, Erika, Belinda, Johan, the top management team, the entire top management team is on there, as well as all the performers in the team. So all the top marketers, everyone is on that group, and it's not a closed WhatsApp group where admins only can post. Anyone can post on there. What we do with the movers group. The movers group we've got favorites in the company, okay? We've got favorites. And the favorites are self-elected. The people that's on the movers group are the favorites. They get to hear all the information first. We give them special benefits. Like, for instance, when someone joins without someone else's referral link, they fall under a company profile. So the company profile has got, I think, something like 7,000 people, something like that in there. And then those generations also got more people on board. So I think that's something to the liking of, I think, something like 30,000 or 40,000 people. And the movers, from time to time, get a incentive where if they, let's say, for instance, activate 2 members this week or whatever, they get, I think we need to do that again. To the movers group, who's in favor of that? Give me a hot reaction. Are you guys in favor? Shall we do moving of some of those people to everyone that qualify for a certain challenge? Okay, cool. Ladies and gentlemen, so we give those people over to the movers individuals for free. Then the movers group, we help them by building their businesses even faster. Now, to be on the movers WhatsApp group, there's 3 requirements. Number 1, you need to have an active membership yourself. Number 2, you need to get at least 2 people to join with your link, which you can find on your diginu Cashback app. And number 3, at least 2 of the people that joined with your link need to activate their membership. Our system will then pick up that you qualify for the requirements and automatically, on automation, send you a notification to your diginu Cashback app with the movers WhatsApp group link to join that group. Now, on the movers group, I've mentioned earlier that there's a new income stream launching. The movers group will get access to earn from that new income stream first before anyone else. And then the people, I'm going to talk a little bit later about the 10X event, they will get access, or they will hear about it first. But to address the concept of the movers group, you can qualify to be on the movers group. I mean, we've seen people qualify literally within 1 day. They join the same day they qualify. They activate the membership, get 2 or 3 or 4 friends to join with their link, get at least 2 of them to activate the membership, boop, they're on the movers group. And there you get to hear all the information first. The movers group also has Monday evening Zoom events that they can attend. It's an invite only movers group individuals get invited to that. And there we vote on decisions for the company. You heard correct. We have said from the beginning that diginu is everyone's company. So a lot of the decisions that we need to make, we put it in front of the movers group and say, ladies and gentlemen, let's vote. And then by show of hands, people vote yes, they are for that suggestion, or no, they're against the suggestion. So the movers group know way more about what's about to launch than what the average person knows. My advice to you would be, if you want to be part of that, get your activation done yourself and get 2 people to join with your link and get them to activate, and you qualify instantly. So I look forward to welcome you guys on the movers group. Now, the next concept we're going to do is we're going to have a chat with you about how the company protects your income, your pipeline. So there's no land reform here. No one can come and grab that land and now you lose your pipeline as well. So we're going to show you how the company protects your own diginu business through certain policies we put in place called Linked for Life. And I'm going to hand over to Belinda, who is head of diginu Cashback, and she's a mover and shaker and resilience level second to none. Really, I've never seen anything like it. And she's got 6 kids. I don't know how she does it. Really, I don't know. I think she's secretly superwoman, but I don't think she wants us to disclose that. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to hand over to Belinda, and she's going to share with us Linked for Life.
Shucks, man. Now you've given it away. Like, now I can't hide anymore. I'm out there, Superwoman. No, jokes aside. Okay, so Jesse was saying that how we protect your pipeline. Okay, we make sure that when you're building your pipeline, that we give you a welder and we weld that pipe. We don't just like cable tie it. Okay, as you're building your pipes, we are helping you weld it. Make sure. So what that in essence means is that when you refer somebody using your unique referral link, that person is linked to you for life. Okay, so whether it's diginu cashback or if somebody orders food online through diginu, you will earn commissions from that person. So Jesse was talking about another income stream. When that income stream comes in, you will earn commission from that person. So we protect that because we all have been in previous companies where the person that you introduced got removed from you, or we heard of, let's say, somebody passed away and then their whole business got underneath somebody else, and then their family lost out. So from a place where it hurts, that's where the Linked for Life was born. And I think it's a really, really amazing concept because it protects you and everything that you've built. Because you might have introduced somebody that only introduced one person, and you might think, oh, it's not much, but that person knows, thousands of people, and they get them on board. But it was just because you introduced that one person that 1,000 more people came on board. And so that was your work you put into it. Even though you just introduced one person, you still put in the work for it, and that needs to be protected. So we have that there to protect your income, and it's a certain comfort that you have within the company, that you feel at peace that your business is not going anywhere. You can build with confidence and know that these people are linked to you for life. There is a little bit of a negativity for it, and that is called, it's an FOMO. It's called FOMO, fear of missing out. It's when you find out that when you go into your app and you sync your contacts and you find all the people that are already in diginu that have registered with somebody else, that's when you realize what FOMO is. And that's when you realize that person is never going to be underneath you because they're already registered underneath somebody else. So that's when you go to your other contacts, your suggested contacts, and you get all of them on board. That's because once you've linked, you're linked for life. So we've had it a few times where somebody's husband, for instance, didn't tell his wife about it and didn't do anything. And then comes in somebody from the side and picks up his wife, signs her up under him. Now he's like upset because his wife is underneath somebody else and not him. So
in the diginu tree, right? Just clarify that.
Yes, of course. Jesse, in the diginu world, okay, in the diginu world. Okay, so get those people linked to you. As soon as all your friends and family, get them on board and get them linked to you, because once they're linked to you, they're linked to you for life.
Sorry, Brenda, I just thought about this. Let's cut this recording. So this recording cannot go onto YouTube. I think we've stepped over the line a few times now. let's cut it right there. Before compliance is not very happy.
Jesse, this sounded like the Stone Age. You picked up the wife and you took her.
Now the wife is under someone else. No,
Belinda.
my camera.
Okay, I'm gonna move on now. Ask Erica if she can tell us what the next 3 steps are. I'm not gonna. Sorry.
Okay. It's not gonna be eat and all those things. No. Leave that away. Okay. So let us quickly see. So what do you do next, ne? Don't overcomplicate it. There's only 3 moves that you have to do. First, you have to activate. So get your $199 premium membership, activate it, and make sure that your profile is ready so that you can start getting the benefits. Then, step number 2, you start using the benefits yourself. You buy the things that you already love. You go and you eat out, you get your takeaways and experience the cashback for yourself. Why? Because how can you confidently share something that you're not using? Start using it. And then move number 3 is you share it. Once you have experienced the value and you share it with the people around you, then you just think about this rice concept. 1 grain of rice doesn't look like much. But when you keep doubling it, the numbers become incredible. You only need 7 rice grains, only 7. And that, my fingers are very arthritis-y, so don't show me fingers, man. Okay. That is exactly what the small actions can create. It's big, big, big results. I'm not going to show my hands, Jessie, so stop laughing. Okay.
Yeah, please don't show us seven people. Maybe we just need to go and double check all the finance stuff, because if this is 7, I'm worrying now. What does our books look like?
Oh, Jessie, come on. Okay. Okay, but remember, Jessie, you don't win by massive moves, all right? So not these big ones, okay? You win by doing the right moves consistently, one move at a time. It's like a chess game. So the same principle applies here. Activate, use, and share. Don't try and do everything at once. Make your 3 moves and help other people to do that. So your journey will start then to excel. So activate, 199 is not that much. Use, share. So now you've got some time for questions, because I'm going to stop talking now, because they always penalize me for talking too much. So Marius, will you please facilitate the question and answers session for us? Jessie, open up the question and answer. Press that question and answer button.
Done already. Already done.
Okay. And everybody
It's already
else,
done. It's already done.
Okay. All right, everybody. So just press that buttons and type your questions. Marius will answer them for you.
Or I will get Erika to answer it.
No, I
Outsource.
refuse. I refuse completely, because you're joking with me.
Marius sounds like a entrepreneur.
Yeah.
He gets the contract, but then he outsources.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, type away. But Erika, while I'm waiting for the questions, I know that tomorrow afternoon you will do a few moves.
Oh yes, I've got my dance moves every week. Every week.
Well, we're dance class. Well, so it's more van ek nie weet nie.
Okay, Eric, remember, I have a question, please. What about places like Food Lovers that doesn't have rewards card? Belinda, can you help there? Head of digital cashback.
So there's an advantage. Well, if you're a merchant marketer, you have an advantage over there. So yes, with the reduced, it does reduce it because it doesn't have a rewards card. But if you are a merchant marketer, go get the Food Lovers on board. Yeah, then obviously we could give the customers a lot more as well with that. So take it as something positive.
No, it's a great opportunity. Then you can earn from all the slips that get submitted on those merchants that you're onboarded. Then you earn commission on every single slip submission that gets approved.
Love it. Okay, Marlies Jonker, this is not a question, this is a remark. Thank you for that. She says, just a big thanks to all support offered the past week. It's only a pleasure. I think I did the, no. Belinda, you and Erika helped a lot, so great with that. Okay, Mario, can you please refer us to a video that shows the potential earnings at any time, Mario? Go to Nova, to the first steps. You will see there, everything is in there. In one of those first steps, especially the marketing side, shows you exactly the potential earnings. And Caleb, how does this work?
Sorry, Marius. Sorry to also add to Mario's question. You can also play with the calculators on Nova.
Oh, yeah.
And
sure,
on his
Mario.
app. And on his app as well. van die diginu
Ja,
cash and the
it's on the
suggested.
app as well. Caleb, how does this work? Caleb, go to nova.diginu.com, go to your first steps, and we will show you exactly how it works. Okay. Steve, member, can I recruit taxi drivers? Yes, you can. Just remember, this is a B2C product. This is a business to customer product. But get those taxi drivers to get all the people in their taxi to download with this link. Otherwise, they will you will not take them to their destination. So,
Mario, sorry, I just want to make sure that we stay compliant and make sure that we answer 100% spot on. Steve, just to clarify, a taxi is regarded as a business. He will not be able to claim for his business purposes. Nova will pick it up and reject his claims and start flagging him, but he can, in his private capacity, he can claim. So no business claims is allowed. This is only for private use.
yeah, thank you for that, Jesse. So, just to clarify also what Jesse says. So the business side is the fuel side that he can't claim on his business side, but he can get customers on board that's riding with him in his taxi. Okay, Johan Malon, it's viable to try and get local smaller enterprises on board as a merchants. Definitely, Johan, that is our lowest hanging fruit. That is the people that our community use on a daily basis. So yeah, definitely get them on board. George, can we have the pipeline video to share? Yes, we will.
Marius, you can just refer them to this recording. This recording will go live tonight, still on YouTube. You can maybe just refer his people to this recording.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, Charles Venter, Marius, it is possible to request a standard letter with the correct content to invite merchants on board. Charles, go and do the training for the merchant marketer training, and we show you exactly how to do it. And I know that you're also going to go to the 10X, so we will also help you there. But getting merchants on board, it's better to have a one-on-one conversation with them. So we teach you everything on the merchant marketing course. Jesse, how much time do I have left?
I think that should do it for now. Otherwise, we're going to run a bit behind schedule.
Okay, awesome. So I'm going to give over to Jesse Bester, and he's going to do a poll. And ladies and gentlemen, fill in that poll. That is the way you will get help very, very easily and very, very fast as well.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, remember in the beginning of this call, I mentioned to you that we're going to launch a poll for you where you'll be able to train your own Nova. Now, some of the technical people might probably sit there and say, how? This is Zoom. This is not their platform. We are integrated with Zoom. So we've got one of those business profile thingies where we integrate in the back end via, the clever people call it APIs. So we connect, our system knows that you are on the Zoom event, because when you registered, all of those things are integrated. So each profile gets the unique Zoom attendee ID, and then that's about as far as I know how it works. And then it connects with our system. When you answer this poll, you can already train your own Nova on where your mind is at, what you would like to achieve, etc. Together with that, the person with whose link you joined will also be able to see your answers, to be able to assist you on the level that you want to be assisted on, should you want to be assisted. There's also a question for that. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to put up a poll on the screen. You're going to see a poll coming up right now. Let me walk you through these questions. So, Marius, can you guys see the poll?
Yes.
Okay, ladies and gents, so the first question is, how much commission would you like to earn per month? Is it 0 to 5,000 Rand a month, 5,000 to 15,000 Rand a month, or 15,000 plus per month? Okay, then the second question. Do you need assistance from a team leader? In other words, the person with whose link you joined, would you like them to reach out to you to be able to assist you with questions or assistance going forward? You can just select the yes or no. The third question is, how keen are you to get started? So 10 means I'm in. I'm happy. Let's do this. Let's build this plane in the air. I don't care. Let's do it. And then 0 is not that much. Then question number 4 out of 5. When do you want to join the movers group? By the way, if you're an existing team member already, feel free to also enter this poll, because then your enroller can also see where you are currently at. So feel free to also enter this to answer the poll if you are an existing team member that's already seen this poll before. So question 4, when do you want to join the movers group? By Friday, between 1 to 2 weeks, and I don't want to join this other option. So the requirements again, you need to have an active membership yourself. You need to get 2 people to join with your link, and then get at least 2 of those people that joined with your link to activate their membership. So in short, own membership, and 2 people who joined with your link who also activated their membership. Then, what interests you the most? Would you like to earn cashback? Would you like to earn member commission, merchant commission, or all of the above? Okay, so don't worry, ladies and gents, there's no right and wrong. This is purely for the person who's referred you to be able to see your answers and assist you accordingly, and then also to you to start training your own Nova. But that training can also be overridden if your mind changes at a later point. Okay, ladies and gents, if you submitted all 5 answers, this will pull through. If you don't submit all 5 the questions answers, it won't pull through. So I'll give another 10 seconds or so. Yes, I see that people are really engaging tonight. I love it. I freaking love it. Okay, ladies and gents, so as soon as you've answered these questions, I'm going to end the poll. I'll end it in about the next 10 seconds. And then all of this data will then pull through to our platform and then process it. And then you'll get your assistance. Flippin' cool, huh? Told you this is interactive. Okay, 3, 2, 1, end poll. All right, let's quickly look here. 78, wag, kom ons begin seker van bo af. 68% of people said they want 15,000 Rand a month or more. Then 65% of people said yes, please, they do want assistance from a team leader. 78% of people said they are keen to get started. On a scale of 1 to 10, they're on a 10. Then, when do you want to join the movers group? 43% said by Friday, and then 55% said by between 1 to 2 weeks. Then, what interests you the most? All of the above got 88% voting. That's brilliant. Now, ladies and gentlemen, remember, that's not right or wrong. We give you a menu and you decide which one you want. It's as simple as that. So, ladies and gents, in closing, remember I mentioned to you that there's a new income stream launching. Now, we've decided to host an in-person training event. And there's only 50 seats available. Nothing more. Once it hits, we've had it many times before. We host these things once a quarter. We've had it a couple of times before where people asked afterwards, listen, I haven't got my ticket. Can I please still get a ticket? We're like, sorry, we can't. We're sold out. We don't go over that cap. It's as simple as that. Sorry, I just want to kill the scroll. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay,
Yes.
now, here's the thing. We are going to, at that 10X in-person event, which is hosted in Pretoria on the 29th of August, we are going to share with everyone that's at that event, they are going to hear about this new income opportunity, this new income stream that we're adding on top of what we've already built. They're going to hear about it first. We're going to tell them everything. I've had an exciting email this afternoon from the attorneys where we are setting up last bits and pieces. The financial services provider license and all those things are now in place. The FSP, I don't know all those things. Those things are way above my pay grade. I don't understand that. But those things are now in place, and we are now setting up the last bits and pieces, and then we are good to go. So everyone that attends the in-person training event on Saturday, the 29th of August from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. We'll hear about this first and also get shortcuts on what works, what doesn't. Now, I'm going to be there in person. Belinda, Marius, Johan, Erika, all of our top management people will be there in person. And then also, all the big leaders always come to these events. They don't skip it. That's something interesting that I've noticed. The people whose teams grow are the people that's attending those events. You're more than welcome to attend it with us. You can get your tickets on Nova. I'll tell you now where you can find that information. And then one ticket is a single ticket is 150 Rand, and then a double ticket is 200 Rand. My advice to you would be bring someone in your team with, so that you can start a compounding effect. And then get them to also go and buy a ticket if they want to also bring some of their people with. And then they can bless other people as well with tickets, because then what you do is you're investing then in your team to get all the shortcuts directly from us. Remember, we can see a ton of data. We process all of that data. We know what causes people to make money, what causes people not to make money. Nova processes all that information for us in real time, and we can see it on the Apple portal. We're going to give you all those shortcuts. Why? Why are we willing to do that? What's the foundation the company is built on again? Wealth distribution. We want 1 million people in South Africa to earn from our company every single week. So we're going to give you that information. Now, I've attended events like this before, which cost me well over 10,000 Rand for that entire trip. To fly down, let's say, to Cape Town, go and book accommodation, go to the event, and the event is usually 2,000-3,000 Rand, just a ticket in itself. But we don't want to make money. We know those people make money out of those events. We know the numbers. So they do make profit from that. We don't make profit from that. What we do is we cover the expenses that's necessary for the event through the ticket sales. But you can imagine 50 people coming. That's basically just a drop in the ocean. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the Movers WhatsApp group. Guys, I think we need to have a chat and decide what next challenge we can give the Movers WhatsApp group. I feel like having some fun again. I think we should do something. We'll chat with the Movers group about that. For those that's brand new on the call here tonight, I would like to welcome you to the team. Those of you all that voted 10, welcome. My advice to you would be, when you log into Nova, you'll be able to find your enroller on the same page. The moment you log in, you're going to see the 10x event to be able to grab your tickets. And then when you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see right there your enroller's contact details. Reach out to them as soon as possible and tell them, listen, I was on the Zoom event. I want you to help me. Give me the shortcuts ASAP. Let's do the market doctors stat. So, ladies and gents, my advice to you would be get in contact with the person that invited you. They can assist you and give you all the shortcuts. And then go and spend some time on Nova. Make sure your membership is activated first. Nothing of that matters. You can always cancel your membership. You don't sign yourself up like for a fixed term or something. You can always cancel. That's how sure we are. You're going to love this. Then play around on Nova. There's a lot of beautiful functionalities and features that can explain to you basically all the questions that you have. So in the reminder email that you received at approximately 7 p.m. tonight from Zoom, in that email is the link to go to Nova. Now, in that email as well is a link to join the diginu WhatsApp channel. That's the only official WhatsApp channel we have. There's no other platforms. If there's any other ones, don't join them. It's not us. Join that channel. And then what we're going to do is we're going to send out to you information and updates on the system and on the company, etc., etc. Also remember, once you've joined the WhatsApp channel, ensure that you click on that bell button in the top right-hand corner, because WhatsApp doesn't stock standard enable notification on WhatsApp channels. So we had to create a channel because a WhatsApp group can only take 1,024 people. So later on we had like a couple of groups. We're like, can this and go over to the channel, because channel can be much bigger. So that is the one thing. And then the last thing is, if you don't have an active membership, my advice would be activate it immediately. Now, if you are at all as skeptical as I'm by nature, I'm a little bit skeptical. I like to understand things and suss things out, and little by nonsense and by the So if you are a little bit like that, we're going to get along really well. So here's a tip for you. Test the system for yourself. Activate your membership. Get people to join with your link. And then, by the way, watch your notifications. The moment they've opened their profiles, watch your notifications on your diginu Cashback app. Also go to My Team on your diginu Cashback app directly after they joined, or a little bit later. It takes some time sometimes to update. And then get them to activate their membership. And again, watch your notifications. Also click then on diginu Pay. Test it for yourself. You can earn your first commission this coming Friday. Every Friday at 15:15, we pay out commissions, which means if that person has activated their membership before Thursday evening midnight, you will get it this Friday. If they do it after Thursday evening midnight, you'll get it the next Friday. But why wait until then? Test it for yourself, and then you'll see your commission pays out. Then do it again, see the commission pays out. Tell that person, test it. See for yourself. They test it, their commission payout, and then again. Watch your notifications. Go and click on your diginu Pay, your pending commissions. Everything runs beautifully. Ladies and gents, those of you that are ready to join us, welcome on board. We're going to have a joyful ride, and I think you guys are going to love this. At the end of the day, it's what you make of this. My advice to you would be, go build your pipeline. Start immediately. Get your immediate friends and family in your household to join tonight still with your link. If they join with someone else, there is zero reasons we accept to move someone. Zero. They cannot move. You don't want to lose out on those people. And our AI platform picks up when people even creates a new profile, and then both the old and the new enroller is in trouble. So my advice to you is, get your friends and your family on board. Send them your link. Tell them to open a profile. They can just download the app and open the profile. Then they are linked to you for life. Ladies and gents, welcome to everyone that's coming on board. We're going to have a great ride. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye-bye.